make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Check! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hurt! Check smash! Check smash!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Broncos! Ready! Viking 18! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready, ready!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready! Right, yellow, 20, punt.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7.
Black shot. Ready. Hunt.
He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
38. Blaster, 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the Rams' 43-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on. Set. Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. This one taken in by Kraft. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
7 Pirates. Go.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Walker on first down. Running in the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him, that to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Pass play coming here. Gets him on the end route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. 3 inside the 30. And they take this in for the score. The Rams making a 1-point game. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Pistol now for Milrow. Completes this one to Kraft. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down now, ball at the 33.
79 Broncos. Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Will Rowe from the gun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
70 Lions.
Fine quarterback run here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out.
70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
Trying for it with Milroe. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
First and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milroe. Has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
33. Yellow. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Down. Set.
Out of the the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
Throwing now on first down. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The running back gets it on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
As a play caller, kid, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go. Right, 97. Blaster, 6, 7.
He's going to throw this one. Throw left side, complete. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Set, ready, cut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On the ready.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Grill, green. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lumen Fields coming right up.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Josh, 7, go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Mega. 52 blue. Black, red. Black shot. Red, cycle. Check, hut.
Another carry for him. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
The Seahawks opting for a fifth DB nickel set for this third down play.
Set. 10 black. Set.
Back to throw. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Rams tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the jump.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Drive begins with a walker run. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Faster.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing from the gun. Right side into the hands of Adams. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Steel, yellow, 22. Slide blue. Set.
Sticking to the air here. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Got it. Here we go. Set. 45. Blue striker. White. White. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Throws caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
6-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 3 now. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cougar 19.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 33, yellow, ready.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Ready?
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Red, yellow. Black, ultra. Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Okay.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Fight. 60. 60 red. 60 red. Check.
Back to the well again. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Check. Trail green. Black. 95.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's go. Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing from the gun here. His pass caught by Nakua. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ready up.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
33. 6. 11. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Green jack. 52 blue. Cut.
Back to throw now. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Down. 10 black. Smash red. Needle blue. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has room past the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Cut.
He gets it headed right. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2.
The kicker on.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Hey, press. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. So set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Rams have it with a lead, looking to continue their postseason run.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Still. Black. 95. 6. Mega. Set.
Back to throw. He finds Adams, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready up.
So first down from the 41.
Black swap. Here we go. Black 40. Set. Cut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready.
Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll run it from the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He'll work against the blitz. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60, go.
Walker now from the gun. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
70 Lions. 18, Pioneer.
Milroe from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is swatted away, incomplete. But there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Tag. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Pass brought in by Watson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Off the play fake, Milroe bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it, and he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Dragon 60.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
3rd down, they need 7.
Warrior 70. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And 2 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Milroe. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4
Moving
yards.
quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Milroe with it on 1st. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 7. 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
Back 80.
That's good for a
Seahawks
18. First down.
Looking inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
So now a two-point try coming from Milrow and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check-down throw, and it's open for two.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Set, ready. Red 38. Set, cut.
Catch made right side by Nakua. And he has the first down for the Rams. And, partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Here's a design run. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott.